you guys ever have a date or a day with a single mom, don't cancel the day of, okay?
As a single mom, it is so hard to date.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're taking a look at women who are completely shocked that men don't want to date single moms. So, let's jump right in.
You guys, if you guys ever have a date or a day with a single mom, don't cancel the day of, okay? And I knew it though. I mentally prepared myself, I guess not enough, but I knew he was gonna cancel. If you ever ask a single mom out again, just please don't cancel the day of. Like, please just don't cancel the day of. And that's one lesson we could all learn from today.
Making a whole crying video because a man canceled a date nobody owes you their Saturday night, lady.
Are you?
I'm 30.
So being 30 and being a single mom, how do you go into dating now?
Oh, in Miami? Oh, it's like non-existent. Miami is like, if you want to come here for love, don't. Miami is definitely a place to benefit from, like with business, you know, the lifestyle. You do elevate when you're here. But when it comes to love, it's pretty hard. It's very hard. Dating is very hard.
What would you say is the minimum amount of income you would want your future man to bring in annually?
I definitely, when I think of a partner, I don't want to look at them here. So I want to look at them here or here, you know? So they definitely have to be equal, I guess, as I am. Like, so I think like me putting myself in this position, I can attract somebody that's doing a lot for themselves already.
Standing on the street with her kid asking for a rich guy, you can't make this kind of delusion up.
Brought all her kids on our date and want me to pay.
I ain't paying for your kids, man. This is crazy. I said, we gonna do a date. I said, I called you, asked you to come on a date, and you talking about pay for your kids.
Their package deal, baby. Pay for me.
She brought a whole daycare to a first date and expected him to pay for it. Grab your jacket and leave, man. "13 kids is not a family. It's a small army." He did what any smart man would do and hit block.
I think I'm gonna look this pretty and not have kids. Y'all think y'all the only one that's ever approached me and wanted to like be with me? No. I have 7 kids for a reason. I have 4 baby daddies for a reason. You just don't get a pretty girl like this that don't have all these kids. I'm not asking you to take care of my kids. I said take care of me. In the video, I said get my nails done. I need a new oil change and stuff like that. I never said take care of my kids. I get $2,100 in food stamps. My kids not hungry. My kids have Medicaid insurance.
7 kids with 4 different dads, and she still thinks a man should pay for her nails. Good luck finding that guy.
You guys think that guys are obligated to pay for babysitter for a woman that they want to take on a date with?
Obligated? No, you're not obligated to do it. But if I want to do it, I would do it. I'm not obligated to do it. Like,
oh no.
No, like if I'm feeling you like that, I want to take you out on a date. I will pay for the babysitter. I will pay for somebody to watch the kids, so I could take you out. But I'm not obligated to do it. It's not my responsibility. That's your responsibility. Like I want to get to know you, not them kids. Like,
if you're interested in a woman that have a kid, you know, things is gonna be hard for her. So it's not like any moment she could just get up and leave and go to dates or whatever like that. So yes, that's why I said men should pay for, you know, the babysitter, or at least something, or I don't know. Just
the thing is, it's not about the should pay. Like the word should and obligated. That's the thing about it. I'm not, like, no man's obligated to do anything for females, because females be thinking
okay.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like no man is obligated to do anything for you guys. But if
just like us females are not obligated to do anything for y'all either.
Exactly. You guys are not.
Sprinkle.
Exactly. Yeah.
Asking a guy to pay for a babysitter just to take you to dinner entitlement is getting out of hand.
I don't know why y'all popping and going crazy in the comments. 24 with 4 baby daddies is not bad.
Right. 4 baby daddies at 24 ain't bad. That's horrible. Horrible.
4 baby daddies by 24, and acting like it's completely normal. The delusion runs deep with this one.
Jelly, how old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from New Orleans, but I live in Houston, Texas.
Houston, okay. And what do you do?
I am a content creator, and I'm about to go to law school in the fall.
Yeah. Oh, okay, congrats.
Next fall. Yeah.
Nice, nice. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to spend time with my daughter, just have fun with my friends and family. Like, I'm a family person. I like to travel. I like to try new foods, experience new things. Anything really just fun. If we're gonna have a good time, I'm down for it.
Alrighty. Yeah, sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. It's going over there.
How? There's 31. Initially, it was the content creating. Like, I don't know what type of content you creating, and we 2025. No telling what that is.
It's YouTube and TikTok.
Okay.
There's none of that off the wall.
Okay.
None of the crazy stuff. Yeah.
Martell, and 30.
All right. Martell, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I really don't want to. You know, extremely beautiful.
Thank you.
I do get nervous with the content creator thing.
Okay.
Usually, I would like to hear like what the 9 to 5 is, just for the stability.
Mhm.
And I'm also don't have any kids, so I'm not currently looking for anybody with a kid right now.
Days, a little bit.
How old is your daughter? With
She's 2.
She's 2. Okay.
Yeah.
He took one look at the situation, popped the balloon, and ran for the hills. Smart move, if you ask me.
Subject I want to talk about.
Okay.
Why do people say there is no benefit to dating a single mom? People say, name one benefit. I can come up with hundreds of benefits, but here's just a couple.
No, you can't.
For one,
No.
she's used to
She's lying. She's lying.
cooking. She likes cooking her meals. She is used to going to the grocery store, what she has for the week. Number 2, she's not going to be lecturing because she's had to make a dollar stretch before on certain things like budgeting. Number 3, she's not going to be going in and out of clubs because most of the time, them dudes at the club just want to come home and hit it for the night, not come home to a family.
Since when did buying groceries and cooking dinner turn into a big prize that used to be called being a grown-up?
As a single mom, it is so hard to date. Like, I feel like I don't have the energy, the capacity, or the time to go out with these people because I'm almost like, if you're taking time from me and my kids, you need to be worth it. And then I go on the date for 5 minutes and I'm just like, I'm paying a babysitter right now. I had to beg my mother. To watch these kids for you. And in the middle of the day, I'm just like pissed off. Like, I'm so irritated that I hired a babysitter or that I had to beg my family for you. So guys, can we please really consider not wasting a single mom's time on a date? And I'm not trying to be like that girl, but it's just, man, it is not easy.
Nobody forced her to get a babysitter and go out. It's funny how a bad date suddenly becomes his fault.
I'm 25 years old with 7 kids, and everybody expects me to have life all figured out. You expect me to have a job. You expect me to have a career. You expect me to have all these things that you expect of me. And my thing is, can you let me grow up first? Like, can I grow completely before you try to throw all this stuff on me? Like, they'll say, oh, when you have kids, you have to grow up. No, that's not true. Because my daughter, even though I don't work, my daughter works. And I've raised some wonderful children. But because of me not want to do for myself, now I'm this horrible person, right?
You can't have 7 kids and then ask everyone to wait for you to grow up. That ship sailed a long time ago.
Video that I got broken up with, and I got a couple comments of people saying that I must be the problem because none of my relationships work out. For context, I am a single mother. I'm 27 and I'm a content creator, so I share my life. So people on my page have seen me go through now 2 relationships. I don't like to talk about the first one though, so we're just going to focus on one. But again, I'm on a dating journey because I do want to be a wife and have a family one day. But I want to address the something must be wrong with you comments and explain why there is nothing wrong with me. And this is going to be a great message for young women and even older women who are trying to discover themselves and trying to date again. I consider myself a subjectively beautiful woman and I am successful. In a circumstance such as my life, that is extremely intimidating for a man. They don't like that. They don't feel like a man. That's just for like the weak-minded ones. A real man, in my opinion, would look at a woman like me and be so in awe and want to connect with me and want to live in such togetherness with somebody who's on the same level as them.
2 failed relationships, and she thinks men are just intimidated by her success. Accountability is completely dead.
Realize something. I have 4 kids from 4 different men, right? 2 of those men, one is from Haiti, one is from Africa. The other 2, one is from New York, the other one is from New York too, right? The 2 that's from different countries, they worked 3 times much harder than the other two that's from America. And I thought that was so weird. My American baby fathers couldn't keep a up. Still can't keep a up. Can't keep a up. My two baby fathers from different countries, they are the most hardest people I've ever met in my life. That's crazy to me. That's crazy, baby. That's crazy.
4 baby daddies and complaining about the men you picked. Maybe the problem is looking right back at you in the mirror.
Why should men date single moms?
They're more grounded and they're more nurturing, more understanding, and yeah, I just feel like they are a little more level-headed.
From the guy's point of view, straight away, it's like, okay, this is more work from the get-go. If you ask guys, right, would you rather be loved or respected? 9 times out of 10, a guy would generally say they would rather be respected. From the kid's point of view, they just want mommy and daddy to be together, right? So from day one, you have this little kid who hates you, right? On top of that, you're meant to discipline this kid. And
But you can't, because the mother won't let you.
Like I say, if men want to be respected, the last thing they want to hear is, you're not my dad.
True.
And then if you do try and discipline, there's sometimes you get from the mothers, like, don't talk to my kid that way.
All the responsibility of raising another man's kid with none of the respect that sounds like a terrible deal for any guy.
I was dating a guy that was 40. We had gone on maybe 10 dates. He is single, never been married, no kids. I have previously been married and I have a child. So we ended up ending things, and he had said he's just having a really hard time getting past the fact that I have a child with someone else. He wants to start a family with someone that has never had a family, has never been married, never had a child. And so my thought would be he needs to go younger. I had said that to him, like, okay, well, you know, kind of like a reality check. If that's the case, you're likely going to have to go younger. And he's like, oh, I already tried that. But the question I have is for the single men. Is this normal that you really don't want to date someone that has either been married or has a child if you have not been married and you do not have a child?
She really thinks a single guy with no baggage should just accept her's modern standards only work one way, apparently.
So my sister had mentioned to me when I was still married and she was divorced. We both have kids with our ex-husbands, that when you get into a new relationship, that you are never able to fall in love again, like deeply in love. And I didn't understand it. I didn't understand what she meant. And I thought, that doesn't sound right. Maybe you just don't love that person. But after my divorce, I was single for 4 years. And then I met someone and got into a relationship with him. Wonderful guy. I finally understood what my sister meant.
She walked away from a marriage, and now she's finding out real love doesn't just happen twice. Good luck with that.
40% of babies that are being born right now are being born to single mothers.
I think it's more than that, because that study is not from 2024. I think now in 2024, it's more than 40%.
40%. I saw this in a video and I was like, there's no way. It can't be that high. It can't be that bad. Society can't be that bad right now. And I Googled it. And there you have it. 40% outside of wedlock. I am so scared for the future. If we think our society is weak now, imagine all these kids that are being raised right now by single moms and what that's going to create for the future.
40% of kids growing up without a father in the home, and people still wonder why everything is falling apart.
Now that I've been back in the dating world for a couple of years, I feel like I really need to say this. Do not date a single mother and want her to be your mother. So many people hear single mom and they're like, she can cook, she can clean, she can multitask, she can run a household and carry a mental load and work full time. That's super hot. We're exhausted. We don't want to do that for you too. If we're dating, there is 100% chance that you are a grown-ass adult and you should know how to do these things for yourself, and the Eagles are agreeing with me. If you have a thing for single moms because of everything that we're already doing and you think that, you know, we can just go ahead and do it for you too since we're already doing it, you're dead wrong. We're exhausted and we need a break. We're looking for a partner, not another child. That's why we're dating, not adopting. In fact, if you want to date a single mom, you gotta come even harder.
Funny how she calls men a burden while she's out here looking for one to clean up the mess.
This is why real high-value men will go after single moms. Don't fight me on this, because I'm a living proof. Not in my own life, but somebody that I know. A high-value man knows his value and his worth and what he brings to a woman. There's going to be no child that is going to interfere with that.
She really thinks high-value men are looking to raise somebody else's family talk about living in a fantasy world.
Can we talk about how hard it is to date as a single mom? Like, when do y'all make time to date? How? Like, it feels impossible. Like, I can meet you Tuesday for 30 minutes. Does that work or no? And it's just like, it's not talked about enough. Like, as a single mom, it is so hard. Like, I don't have the time. And it feels unfair. And this is something that I've actually had to learn to deal with. It does feel unfair as a single mom when you're able to watch the other parent really do what they want.
Giving a man a 30-minute window on a Tuesday afternoon and wondering why she can't find a relationship.
And yes, I've been crying. But let's give a date an update. No, I'm not actually out there dating. I'm not. And this is the thing. This is why this dating update is just so unnecessary, because I'm not out there trying to date. Anyways, I met someone. When I was out one time. And the guy was really nice, really wholesome. The interaction was beautiful. I thought, okay, why not? Why not give him my number? We were talking for a couple days, right? Not even a week we've been talking. And just received a message. So everything was going good, guys. Consistent messaging, nice questions, like, not that I was getting carried away, but I just thought, wow, like, this is just fallen in my lap. Like, I didn't go out there looking for it, and he's just turned up. Maybe this could be something. Let's read the message, shall we? Okay. He said, "Hey, Natalie, I want to be open and upfront with you because you deserve that without a doubt. I really enjoyed speaking to you, even in this short time. When we first met, you did tell me about having kids," which I always do that.
He was nice enough to text her politely instead of ghosting, and she still makes a whole video complaining about it.
Oh, we're not doing it anymore. Simply, any real man does not date a single mom. They just don't do it. Stay away from single moms. Seriously. A single mom will be the downfall of your life. Can you imagine being a young man rising, trying to make life, make something of himself in this world, and you have the burden of taking care of another man's kids, and a single mom who's ratchet, loud, and obnoxious? Like, dude, pipe down, baby girl, pipe down. Because you're lucky a dude's even giving you a chance. If we had strong men out here who actually valued themselves and took some pride, they wouldn't even be giving you a shot.
Taking care of another man's kid while getting no respect in return is a terrible deal, and men are finally catching on.
I haven't been with anybody in like 2 years, and I've just kind of signed back up to date. Well, I've been on there for a little while, but I've just been kind of looking. And so now I'm ready, but it just feels like people are done with dating online. Like, there'll be like 1 or 2 messages back and forth, and then people just like ghost, like stop talking. And maybe I'm really fucking bad at flirting, because I'm not really trying to flirt. I guess I, want to like get to know people, but I'm also fucking surprised at, like, normally I put those filters on the, like, I'll date 35 to 50 or whatever. I'm 41 for reference, but I forgot to put them on this time.
It only took her 2 years of getting ignored online to figure out the market has completely moved on.
This is the best piece of dating advice I have for young men. You absolutely, under zero circumstance, should be dating single moms. You do not date single moms. If you ask any man over the age of 40, he will tell you this unequivocally. It is foregone knowledge. You don't even have to talk about it. As soon as it's brought up, we all nod our heads in acknowledgement. Like, yeah, of course, we all know that. And so I'm just trying to share with you 10 years, 20 years, 30 years of advice. Don't date single moms.
The older men tried to warn everyone decades ago, but nobody wanted to listen until the bill came due.
As a single mom, sir, did you not know how low my standards were when I was not a single mom? For example, when I was in a relationship with my ex-husband, when he proposed to me in his bedroom. Now that I think about it, I'm like, that is low standard. At that time, I was 21. I could care less. I love this man. That was red flag number 1. When you are mad that single moms are not supposed to have high standards, no, we didn't have high standards before. And now that we have kids, of course we're going to have high standards.
Funny how her standards shot through the roof only after she had kids with another guy.
I got rejected for a date. Well, we were talking for like 3 days, right? He was Indian, but had a British accent, really well spoken, really good looking, really tall. Everything was going well. He seemed really, really nice. Until I openly said, I have a daughter. It's not easy for me to date. If you want someone very flexible with a lot of time, I'm not the person for you. And he was like, no, I'm totally understanding. I'm really patient. I was like, great, okay. It's going to go well here. Didn't go so well. When I said, you either need to give me a date, Saturday or Sunday, you've got two options. He was like, oh, let's discuss closer to the time. And I'm like, weekend's approaching. It's not that hard. Time, date, Saturday or Sunday. He said, whoa, this is too much stress for me. This is too much drama. And I'm like, well, I need to get a babysitter sorted, you know? I need to pay the babysitter in advance and I need to sort something out. So if you can't be that organized to tell me, he was like, whoa, I'm not into all this. This is way too much.
Hitting a guy with an aggressive schedule before date one and acting surprised when he backs away slowly.
Though I have not cooked for a man since 2010.
What you tell him? You don't know how to cook?
No, I tell him I don't cook for men.
What has been their response for that?
With a man that I never.
You said it right. You had a child with a nation you cook for. You said it right.
I have not cooked for a man since 2010, and I tell him I don't cook for men.
And what's their response to that?
Nothing. I think they're usually so shocked to hear a woman say that. What can you say?
Yeah.
What do you say? And you know, they try to, oh, I know you like to cook. I love
me
to
too.
Cook. I don't cook.
Yeah,
for men.
it's not happening.
Period.
Yeah.
And this is your opportunity now. You can leave or you can stay.
Who been cooking for you before you met me? Whoever been cooking for you before you met me?
Bragging on a podcast that you haven't cooked a meal for a man in years and wondering why you're single.
Baby mama, I'm the aunt.
Black 2007 Nissan Altima with considerable sun damage on the paint.
I'm not the baby mama. I'm the baby mama's cousin.
Gray 2012 Buick Enclave with a missing headlight?
Not the baby mama. I'm the baby mama's friend.
I don't even care what year it is, but a red Honda Civic, but the hood panel is a different color than the rest of the car for some reason.
I'm not the baby mama. I'm the baby mama's cousin.
This is tough. Gray 2008 Toyota Corolla with subtle damage.
Guessing the beat-up car based on the baby mama drama, this guy completely nailed it.
The other day at work, this lady was talking to us about how her son is dating a single mom, and she is not happy about it. So obviously we asked her why, like what was the problem? And this is what she said. So her son is 20 years old, okay? That was the first problem. She says that he was way too young to have that kind of responsibility when it's not his. The girl that he's dating is 22 years old and has one child from a previous relationship. So her previous relationship was very, very toxic. She got pregnant when she was 18. The baby daddy was very abusive towards her. And because of this, when she met her son, she says that it felt like her son had to work extra hard to fix things that he didn't even break. So first issue was that he was way too young and that she felt like it was too much of a responsibility for him, that he still hadn't lived enough to take on that kind of responsibility. 2, she felt like he was fixing something that he did not break.
Any good mother would warn her 20-year-old son before he signs up to raise another man's kid smart mom.
What's your name, honey?
You call me Blue.
Call you Blue. Blue, where you calling us from?
I'm from Atlanta.
Okay, keep the phone.
Wait. I'm not from Atlanta, but I'm in Atlanta.
You live in Atlanta?
Yes.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 30.
And what you do for a living?
A salon owner.
Do you have any kids?
Sweet, not a little sweet, big.
Okay.
Big boss.
Do you have any kids?
I do.
How many
kids? You gotta ask me some more questions first before I tell you how many kids I got.
No, Blue, I'm gonna control the interview, honey.
Go to
how many kids do you have?
Like go backwards.
No, Blue, honey.
Huh?
How many kids do you have, honey?
Hold on, see, it's gonna take me some time to add them. I got a lot of kids. I got kids. Kids with an S. Yes. Kids with an S. I got kids. Yes. Come on. Next question. Come on. Kids with an S. I got kids.
People call me rude.
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just
people call me rude, but I can't take this. No, what I'm about to say is we're adults. Okay. You're 30 years old, so I'm gonna expect you to act like an adult. I don't have time to play these games with you, honey.
Dodging the simple question about how many kids you have because you already know the answer is a total deal breaker. Men are finally realizing that peace of mind is worth far more than jumping into a complicated situation that isn't theirs to fix. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have you noticed this shift happening around you lately? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.